Okay, you ready? Today, I'm gonna play Matchmaker. I want to give back today. I want to give back. It's gonna be a fun one. I feel like I say that a lot, but today this is genuinely gonna be a fun one. Mostly because I don't really know how it's gonna work, but it's an interesting idea. And listen, Valentine's Day is happening earlier this year. Okay, it's happening January 10th. And today I have an idea because I was like, well, really, I just need an excuse to scrape LinkedIn. Uh, and this is my excuse. But actually, I want to make something that is this is how it works. So you enter a LinkedIn profile, dot, 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 dot. It does stuff and then outputs LinkedIn profiles that match that are dating matches for you for the profile. So we're doing date matching, like for dating, like for relationships. Okay, not that's what I mean. So like, there's a couple ways of doing this. Because and by the way, I was thinking this because I'm like, you know, a lot of people I feel like they don't want to use Tinder, they don't want to use all this stuff, but they want to be able to, date and all this stuff and do it in sort of a business type setting. It's not for me, but we're gonna figure out how to do it. It's not for me. In fact, I would never use this. But if you, hey, this is for you. This, just kidding. I'd use this. Of course, I'd use this. You have to say that. You have to say that when you're making stuff. You're like, listen, I'd kill to use this. I'd kill myself if I couldn't use this. Okay, so this is our guy. We're going to be using Benjamin Kenobi, who, and this is a 100% real face, not AI generated at all. And we're going to be using Benjamin Kenobi himself, who went to Brigham Young University, who is a software engineer, who was a software engineer too at Google right after college. It's a fake. I just made this. I needed a fake profile because I realized I can't just like use like I like it'd be really weird if I was just doing this to give myself matches. And also, I want to do a thing in the end once we actually get the matching going because I have an interesting because we're going to use an LLM for the matching. I have an interesting method for like doing profile matching that I want to test out as well, a bit of a tournament style. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, so oh yeah, I didn't want to just be like, yeah, let me go like, try to get myself matches with like real profiles. That's kind of weird. So anyway, all right, let's do this. So right now I'm logged in as Benjamin Kenobi. Let's set up the code. Oh yeah, technologies. How we're going to do it. How we're going to do this. So how we're going to do it. Because typically I just go right into it. Today I want to actually like talk about the technologies first. So the build. LinkedIn dating matchmaker AI. Okay. Technologies. We're going to use Node.js. We're going to use Puppeteer. I always use Puppeteer. This is for the browser automation. This is for actually doing the web scraping, going to the page, doing the automation. So LinkedIn isn't very easy to scrape because everything's behind users. So we're going to have to log into a user account, which is Benjamin's account here, Benjamin Kenobi. And then we're going to be able to, so we're going to use Node.js Puppeteer, and then we're going to use Llama 2. I'm only using it because I just want to use the runpod. We don't need a big LLM. I still don't have, I was like negotiating with Mistral because they don't have like the payment, like they need to get the payment method for my bank or whatever. I don't know. So we're just gonna use Llama 2 for now. Yeah, dude, I use Selenium. Michael Turner in the chat says, "Love Puppeteer. Have you ever used Selenium?" I've used Selenium a ton. Yeah, for years until I found Puppeteer. I like Selenium a lot with Python. Um, Puppeteer just makes things so nice. Makes it so nice. All right, cool. So we're gonna use this. This is gonna be the LLM. We're gonna use prompt Llama 2 to do our matching. So like the way I'll get into the way it works actually in a sec. Let me just talk about the technologies real quick. Let me make this bigger. So yeah, so we're gonna use runpod.io's endpoint server. I've done this in a couple streams. Um, so also, is this it? Is this all the tech we're using? I think so. Yeah, pretty sure. It's typical. Hey, broski, what's up? What made you switch? Selenium has the best documentation I've seen so far. So, what made me switch from Selenium to Puppeteer? Mostly because, so I used to use Cheerio a lot. I don't know if everyone remembers Cheerio. I love Cheerio. It's essentially something where you can use a jQuery like interface in Node.js in non client side JavaScript environments. So the cool thing about so the reason why I would like that is because I like to just do all the logic in JavaScript when I'm doing and I like to use query selectors and all that. Selenium you can use all that. I'm not saying you can't. But the one cool thing about Puppeteer is it makes it really easy to execute scripts and to get they have element handles in Selenium and Puppeteer. Well, Puppeteer has its own version of that. The Puppeteers is way more extendable, in my opinion. I think they have way more features when it comes made for web scraping when it comes to using elements in the JavaScript and also using it outside in their actual runtime, in the browser and outside in the runtime. Cool. By the way, Selenium, you can do a ton of stuff in Selenium. It's more of a stylistically in Puppeteer, it's a lot simpler. And I like that it's made to be headless first, the API. Dude, I love Puppeteer. I could talk about Puppeteer forever. Yeah, it's the technologies. All right, so how we're gonna do it? How we're gonna do it? I already wrote this out. Okay, so first off, we need to scrape the user's data. So what that means is, well, we need to scrape we got to call them something. The prospect, the mark. No, I don't think mark is the right term. We got to say, I think prospect is the right term. We need to scrape the prospect's data. Yeah, the dating prospects data. Okay, so we need to capture we need to make a summary using their LinkedIn profile. So we're going to use Llama 2 to summarize it. And that's how we're going to be doing these comparisons using summaries. Hopefully it's going to be short summaries, by the way. And then, so this is the hard part. So we need to know the gender, by the way. So the hard part is we need to search LinkedIn for profiles. We'll probably do it by job. So we'll search software engineer people. We'll search whatever. Maybe we'll just search the same job. Maybe we'll ask like Llama 2 for jobs that would work for whatever your job is, like in a dating context. But anyway, so we need to search LinkedIn for profiles, check if it's the right gender. So if it's the opposite gender. And then we need to, so we just need to, that's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to look at the name and ask Llama too. Is this a name? Is this a girl? That's what I'm going to do. And it's not perfect, but hey, we're doing this in a limited amount of time. Tell us about the secret. Tell us about the secret project. Stop gatekeeping, dude. You'll know. Oh, you'll know about the secret project, Michael Turner. You'll know. Don't worry. It's very cool. Okay, so we need to search LinkedIn profiles if it's the right gender, and then we need to gather X amount of profiles and do a tournament style filtering. So what I mean is we're going to get buckets of 10 profiles or whatever, 10 or so profiles. And then we're going to compare each using the LLM to see which matches with the prospect more. And then eventually we'll have a champion, so a match for each bucket. So this is a good way of leveraging LLMs to compare things and to filter it down. It's not perfect at all, by the way. It's not perfect at all. Secret project wouldn't be secret if he speaks about it. Yeah, I guess. I'm 10x, so I deserve to know. Michael Turner, if you were 10x, you would know. Think about that. If you were 10x, you would already know the secret project. So, all right. If you like the thing about being 10x is you already know everything. No, 10x is, I'm still holding on to the 10x dream, but part of me, it's kind of not, it's like, no, it's real. I want to believe. I want to believe. I want to believe. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Mike already knows what it is. Yeah. So he's 10x. Okay. So this is how it works. So let's say we get 100 profiles to check if they're the right dating match. We get 10. Compare each. You compare it one by one by one by one and filter it down. We compare each. Not perfect, by the way, until we get one. And we do this for each 10. So then we get 10 in the end. So we got 100 profiles. We put them into 10 buckets. 100 profiles, 10 buckets. We filter it down into one match, and then we get 10 profiles. And then we treat those final 10. We compare each down until we get, this is one bucket, until we get one profile. It's a little complicated. It's a little confusing, but are you going to launch the next unicorn and be rich and get a bunch of hoes? I think so. What I'm launching, it's not just going to be the next unicorn. It's going to be the first dragon. Now, a lot of people don't know about dragons. Everyone talks about unicorns and tech and unicorns. It's like, it's not about the unicorns. It's about the dragons. Okay. Unicorns, that's old. That's old shit. It's old shit. I'm not doing an ELO system, Michael. I have. This is gonna be like 3 hours. You know, I'm not doing a whole. This is the dumbest matchmaking I can think of. That's the most efficient in the shortest amount of time. The Okay, cool. So see, everyone can be 10x. All these corporate a-holes want you to believe that you need to be with them to be something, but no, if you have the will, you can beat them all, dude. Javi's mentality is 10x. Javi's mentality is 10x for sure. All right, cool. So I think we can just start building it. All right, cool. Um, well, if my C thing doesn't work, C character doesn't work. All right. So I'm actually gonna get a ton of stuff I have from other things. Let's see, 10x job matcher. What's the another oh, this is empty folder. What's another project I have where I did a ton of Puppeteer? It's like every I've done Puppeteer on like every single one of these. 'Cause I'm like, I'm gonna stream something. It's got to be action. It's got to be like a bot. All right, cool. So let's go and let me open up so much stuff in here. One sec. There's so much stuff in here. It's crazy. 10x job better. I think which what's 10x senior engineer base YouTube. Dude, I know all of these are Puppeteer, but I don't know why it's like so hard for me to. Okay, this one's good. Yeah, let's open up the utils. Okay. All right, let's create a utils. So I'm going to create a utils here that has, yeah, let's not do all that. This is a Twitter thing. So we're actually going to we're going to make a LinkedIn login. Yeah, the best unicorn is the it's the one we've been. It's the unicorn we found along the way. Is that stupid line? All right. So let's go page config. Okay, cool. All right. This is all we need to get started. So I have a function to set up the browser right here. So this launches everything. I set the viewport, yada yada yada. I also have a console. What's it called? I have something that waits for the console, and then once it gets a console message, it logs it. It logs it line by line by line. So it actually, if you do console, when you do this, if in Puppeteer you set something that's console logged like this, it'll log these in two separate lines. Just for anyone notice anyone who fucking uses this. Oh yeah, we gotta load the cookies. Right. I gotta remember save. Hold on, actually, remember to save the cookies. So this is super important. Go back to the page, the domain you'll be scraping. So like we'll do LinkedIn or whatever. But like, so what's happening here? We have to save the cookies so that we don't have to keep relogging in. And when you save, like the way cookies work is they're tied to domains. So when you actually automate logging into something and generating cookies and saving and yada yada yada, you have to make sure that you're also automating going before you save the cookies, going back to the page if you've been sent somewhere else, which typically you are when you're logging in, to go back to the page that you want to be on to save the cookies. It's a little thing. It's a little thing to know. We're just using good old let's see. We're just using good old Node.js. Should I have like actual classes and everything? Typically when I'm like doing one of these like sprints, the code gets messy. I'll be honest. touch. Is Hacker News is the Hacker News thing? What Hacker News thing? Oh, you mean as the secret project? The secret project doesn't have to do with Hacker News. Um, okay, cool. So, well, I mean, I'm using Hacker News to like test it out, kind of. All right, cool. So, I mean, I'm using a lot of sites to test out the secret thing. Okay, cool. So, first things first, we want to get the browser. I believe it works like that. So we really just need to run this setup browser thing. They should launch Chromium and everything. And let's just make sure all this is working. So I can go and run Node.js main, and everything's broken because I didn't get anything. I didn't install any of the packages. I don't need Puppeteer extra. Whatever. I don't like have the music I'm listening to isn't like you guys can't hear it, so it's kind of fun. It's a little weird because I'm like because listen, I'm monetized now. Okay, I'm like a special person, and when you're monetized, you can't just play any music. It's funny. As soon as like I had the ad monetization like a couple days ago, I saw all the videos that were automatically not or like limited ads, and I was like, whoa. Like I could see YouTube's very biased. All right, let's figure out the Oh, it's already installed. What's the Puppeteer core? I don't need Puppeteer extra. Or I don't think I should. So link this is my first time actually scraping LinkedIn, I think. I'm pretty sure. LinkedIn's it's no, I have scraped LinkedIn before. It's like notorious for sucking when it comes to scraping, meaning like they have good security. Okay, I'm executable path or channel. There's no way I'm doing that. Hold on. I just realized. Uh, I've been installing this into a greater. I've been using this as a sub module the whole time. I need to. I'm just gonna get normal Puppeteer. Let's just do that. But to actually get a package JSON. Yeah. No, in 2024, everyone will become 10x. That's what will happen. When everyone is 10x, no one is. All right. Okay. While that's running, let's get started on the LinkedIn stuff. So let's return so this doesn't get executed. And at the start here, we're going to go to the login page, which should be, yeah, this is our guy. This is the dude we're trying to get a date, Benjamin Kenobi. All right. So LinkedIn.com. I'm in an incognito browser right now. Let's go. Okay, so we can just go to the basic URL. So let's just run this after we set up the browser. We pass the page, and I passed the config. So I actually, to log in, I have his credentials on this config, in this config file. So here, read file sync config.json, and then we could just JSON parse this, and that should be the config. Okay. All right, cool. Dang, Puppeteer's still installing? It's crazy. Our basic understanding of AI and mastering Python a requirement for every engineer to know about or not? What you think? Interesting. Is a basic understanding of AI and mastering Python a requirement for every software engineer? No, no. Oh, upcoming years. I mean, AI is being tested right now. It is. I know. Like, listen, I've streamed myself making a ton of AI shit, a ton, and I'll be the first to say it's not. It's not like valid yet. Like LLMs, not the concept of AI. AI itself is actually a weird term because AI itself is just not that defined yet. All right, cool. So this is the like machine learning. You have machine learning. You have you know uh, deep learning, and you have AI. You have data science. You have like a ton of different topics because the market has been moving in a direction, and academia has been moving in many directions. And it's the timelines aren't really in sync. So you have all these like terminologies, things being implemented that are being, you know, at the end of the day, AI just doesn't have like a, a big definition to it. And a lot of it's being tested in the market right now. So whether or not learning AI or any of this is like going to be like that's how you're going to feed your family, I don't know. We'll see. You got to think. It's like, how is software engineering really used? You know, how is software engineering really used? Well, information retrieval. I mean, let's just say let's go back like information technology, back information theory, the first computers in the 40s, in the 30s and 40s. It's like you have calculations, information retrieval. I talked about VisiCalc the other stream, but it's like there's a reason why that was the first killer app for a machine. It's like Excel, being spreadsheeting, like this stuff, like that's what feeds families, largely. Uh, Web development is, I know, like web development gets a crack, but it's like if I start a business right now, I need a website so my business can sell stuff. So it's like that feeds families. Um, when it comes to uh, ooh, I like that. So this is actually kind of easy to scrape. So when it comes to that, like a lot of this stuff is like if you think of AI helping with the basics, like Google's the basics, information retrieval. If you can use software to retrieve information that you need, that's just the basics. If that's why vector database is something to invest in, because it's like, hey, if that actually helps with if that helps feed people, you know what I mean? Then hey, that's good. I see software as like enabling businesses and people and education. That's really what it is. If you can find a way to do that, that's it. Um, let's see. So a software engineer without any knowledge of ML or DL can still be a valid candidate for jobs, at least for this year. Um, yeah, yeah. I'd say most jobs, like same software engineering. There's been software engineering jobs that are hired 10 years ago that's still being hired now. It's just an alignment issue, mostly. I saw your I saw your tweet about the GPT store. Can you elaborate more? Because I'm not excited about it either. Oh, I tweeted earlier. I'm not excited about like nothing excites me about the GPT store. Um, Part of that is because it's just like there's like this whole like chat interface thing to solve all your problems. It feels slow. That's the real truth to it. Like when we first saw the iPhone, it was amazing and magical. And I don't see that even as a fraction when we see the app store of ChatGPT. I don't even see that as like use like not even close as useful. It's a really cool demo. It's a really cool demo. Started with the Holler tabulating machine to collect data for the consensus. True. Data collection. That's it. That's what all this stuff is about, dude. It's like, but think it's how are businesses gonna be enabled to like do their business better? You know, this is the oh, actually, you know what? Actually, I say that too much. The I can use that Karen bot file I was just opening up. Yeah, let's open this up again. Yeah, because I can just yeah, they have like the same site. All these sites have the same site. I'm like, do you guys not know that my job is to steal your shit? I'm just kidding. It's all legal. It's all legal. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do this. So we're gonna wait for the input to show. We're gonna focus on it. We're gonna wait for this timeout. We're gonna type the username in the config. We don't have to wait for anything like on Twitter. So we can just type in the password. Oh, you know what? I don't know what the password looks like. Hold on. What does the password look like? Yeah, what is it? It's autocomplete. Wait, this is the same HTML as Twitter. Okay. It's like I don't care. All right. So it should be the same thing. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna go back. Is this just gonna work? Maybe. Okay. Let's see if this logs in. Close this. Yeah, like I don't know. Like this job's non AI. The thing is, okay, you know what I'll say. You know what I'll say. I think if you want to be a part, I sound like I'm like recruiting for for the man. If you want to be a part of like a lot of where money is going right now, hold on a sec, in tech, then yeah, you oh, I need to focus. But if you then yeah, you should learn AI. You don't need to learn Python, but well, when I say learn AI, you should like know how neural networks work. You should know how to use some basic models, how to do PCA, do classifications with like k-means, or do clustering. I mean, create little classifier neural networks, understand how transformers work, understand LSTM. I think you should know all that for sure. Whether you learn Python, I mean, you should probably learn Python if you want to do all that. Yeah, like I'd say you probably want to know Python, but it's like you could do that and you can mess around with those top ideas in any language. Um, if you want to be a part of the big experiment happening right now, then you should know machine learning for sure, or like you should know enough to be useful to some engineering regard. The semester just started. I'm already getting clapped. Dude, that sounds like sexual abuse, Michael Turner. Don't let anyone clap you, okay? Um, I don't know what school you go to, but they should not be allowing that. It's fucked up. But yeah, if you want to, I do think the machine learning, yeah, I'm just kidding. But I do think the machine learning, I think all that stuff is really important if you want to be a part of this big experiment happening. Whether or not it's actually gonna like work, I don't know. So 10 years, I have no idea. I don't know if anyone's gonna care about AI in 10 years. And that's partially why I'm streaming is like, can I be a part of this? Like, oh, I didn't save the file, but can I be a part of this experiment? You know, Jared, the lady recruiter. Oh, follow up. So last video, Aditya sent me a very suspicious recruiter. The recruiter told you to build a bot. Interesting. So Aditya, I just realized, did it actually submit the form? Hold on, I didn't see. So Aditya, okay. Did you get on a call with her? Whenever you get contacted by LinkedIn recruiters, try to do Zoom. Vet it like you're vetting a dating app. Try to like see the person, see their face. Why does it keep happening? It's like try to see their face, you know. Oh, did I? Oh, you know what? I edited the wrong file. My bad. Yeah, because like you're vetting the. I always saw it as I need to vet this company and recruiter because a lot of people will f you over. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is a wrong account. Official. Hold on a sec. 1 second. Now I. 1 second. I'm just gonna. The screen will come back in a sec. I need to update some values here, but yeah, I need to. What? I typed in the wrong password in my config. But yeah, like whenever you're talking to recruiters and like weird people that are like kind of, being like, "Hey, can you help me with yada yada yada?" You're vetting them. The best way to look at it. You want to be in a position of strength, not not like oh no, I'm getting this opportunity. By the way, I know the screen's off. I'm changing a value. Apparently I put the wrong count here. I know your Matt works at Bloomberg. I'll get to that in a sec. Read. Yeah. 1 second. I'll put the I'm using like another Gmail here. I'll get the screen back up in a sec. But yeah, let's talk about recruiters until then. Yeah, recruiters. The one thing about recruiters is teamology is that they typically I think recruiters, they don't know a lot about how to match you with companies very well unless they've done it as specific, like with a specific subset of companies for like a very long time. Those people are good. Those people are awesome. But a lot of times those people just don't like they're. Did I spell this wrong? But a lot of times those people are hard to find. Yes, dude, I don't know. I think I may have to reset the password of this guy. Hold on. Oh, oh, the password's wrong. I got it. Okay. All right. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay. I know what I did. Where am I at? Where's the stream? Okay. But yeah, Rhea, I want to address what you're saying in the chat. One sec. So, okay, you can see the screen? Okay, cool. I know your boy Matt works at Bloomberg. I always wanted to know how these big media companies are able to have exclusive real-time data for their articles. Well, they have a ton of like vendors. Well, for Bloomberg, I don't know. I can't speak to Bloomberg, but a lot of that's end to end, I'm guessing. Versus you go to like an actual media company that's producing a lot of content. That's their main business. Like, I don't think Bloomberg's main business is content as much as it's a lot of data. But for someone like CNN or whatever, and how they get real time data, it's like they have like a ton of nice. We signed in. Did we? Hold on a sec. Please tell me we just signed in. That's the biggest thing, but the biggest hurdle. But a lot of them, they have deals to get data, to get access to data. And so things often seem more real time than they really are. Because you understand, it's a user. Yay, we logged in. Nice. But you got to understand, it's a user experience, right? So, okay, so we don't have to log in again. So now we created the auto login script. So part of why we can do is we can actually load the cookies. Where is it? We can use this script to load the cookies. Yeah. Load cookies. Yeah. And then you pass in the page. Wait. Cookies. Let's just comment that out. We can say if the cookies exist. I'm not doing that logic right now. Let's do the logic right now. Come on, let's be like good people. Check if it exists. I forgot if there's a dot exists. Yeah. Wait, fs dot exists. There's an exist sync. So Node.js is weird because it has a ton of like sync. Yeah, there is an exist sync. Is this return a Boolean? Dude, this is why we need AI, because like I should know this. I've used this before. Cookies exist. Yeah, right now I will say AI is pretty cool. It's pretty cool for a lot of things, but it's only cool for things that have a lot of data that's available, because the data is what matters. And whether you're using transformers or LSTM or yada yada yada, it's largely actually let's do else statement. Load cookies, and then we'll say await page, go to say linkedin.com. See if this actually works. But what was I just talking? Does it matter? Let's see. Maybe nothing matters. Let's see. I need to keep this. This is my point of reference. Okay. Any advice on doing well on FAANG interviews? Or is it just being good at lead code? You ever go through that process? I have a Google interview later this month. I would appreciate. I've never done like it, or I've done the Facebook interview when I was like a teenager, but I didn't do well because I didn't know what I was doing. But I never like did the Google one. They contact me, but I typically just refer them to other people that want to work there. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing from people I know, because okay, I know a lot of people at FAANG who went to worked at FAANG companies or are there, and I'll say typically, yeah, they just grinded lead code for a few months. um, yeah, like that's like whenever I've had to get like a job at a bigger company, I would do that. It almost never really helped, I feel like, for in my instance, but also a lot of my jobs were, I'd say half were interviews, like where I had to like, do stuff, and a lot I was like referred. So, but the one that was interviews, like, I don't think grinding lead code would help a lot, honestly. Memorizing lead code might help. Um, but like grinding it, like I don't know. Like honestly, like memorizing the answers to things is actually a little bit better if you have a time. If you like in a month you had to like do a Google job, because ever like whenever I've done well in the algorithmic interviews, it's always been like I just like would know it immediately. And it's not even that sometimes you haven't seen it, but you know it because you just know how to do that. Like, or it's just like you've seen other things similar. Um, like for instance, there's this one video where there's a Google interview. I forgot what it was. It was some sort of traveling salesman like question. And the way you solved it was through some sort of nearest neighbors within a matrix. And if I didn't already like see a problem like that, I would have never just randomly done that. I would have tried to do it probably as a string problem, and I wouldn't have gotten it. Like I was like looking at the video, I'm like, well, it would have taken me a long time to get it. I think it would have taken me more than an hour. So it's like honestly, just look at a ton of like solutions, really good, like study solutions to leak codes rather than just doing them. You know, it shouldn't be hard to like get one of these jobs. Joe, do you know the Puppeteer working container broke my back today as it requires Chrome to be pre-installed in the container and this runs scraping smoothly? No, definitely not. Indeed, you don't have to have a container pre-installed with Chrome. You can install it depending on what environment are. You can apt-get install Chrome and the Chrome driver you need. Or like I don't know if you're using Linux, but you can install Chrome afterwards. You can add it to the path or whatever wherever you need it to be, and then you can link it to Puppeteer that way. You definitely don't need to already have Chrome pre-installed. You can install Chrome. I have a command on another stream where I do it. I think it was the heaven banning bot. I'm pretty sure that's the stream where I did that. All right, cool. So we're logged in. So let's figure out how do we scrape this guy's stuff. So we need to get. So what do we need to get? So let's just write a function first. We don't need to get fancy. I was like, I'm saying getting fancy, but like writing classes. Damn, I can't even get an interview at McDonald's. Good luck, good job, and good luck. Oh, it's a Sammy B. Dude, Google interviews, they interview a lot of people. I'm not trying to shit on Sammy B. I'm sure he crushes, but Google interviews aren't hard. They interview a lot of people. They actually interview a lot because they're trying to get data. Okay, so let's say let's see. So this script is gonna have two inputs. We're gonna have LinkedIn, the prospects profile. So the dating prospect profile. So this is going to be, we're just going to hard code this for now. We can make it a CLI tool once it's done. Probably won't do that. I'll do it. Maybe I will. We'll see how much time I have. The algorithm here is actually kind of may take a while. Like the matching algo. All right, so we're gonna go to the dating prospects profile, and then we're gonna say the dating prospects gender, and we're just gonna assume they're straight. Okay. 2024, everybody straight. That's the slogan. 2024. Listen, everybody straight in 2024. What if I should run for? I can't run for president, but I'm not old enough. But I'm gonna run for office. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, listen, 2024. And it's gonna be, or it's not gonna be spelled right. It's gonna be everybody straight. Everybody's straight. That's so funny. Okay, so we're gonna assume opposite gender. So we're gonna say opposite gender. I don't know why I'm making these. Why am I making these global variables? Oh, because I'm gonna replace these with the command line tool. All right. I just want to get into the action right now. So we'll say opposite gender, because we need to vet. We need to, when we're prompting Llama 2, we need to vet whether or not this data is. We need to say, like, when we're searching, is this a female? Is this a female? Is this a male? Or if it's a female that uses the script, get the male. All right. So let's see. Right, we need to get the information. So let's make a function. This function will be everybody straight. This function will be called get prospect profile info. Okay. What do we need? We're gonna get the name. We're gonna get the job, current job title, and we're gonna get the last past experience. Experience. And then we're gonna say, let's see. What else? Oh yeah, we want to say education. And we want to say skills. Oh wait, what else do profiles have? I need to go to like someone's profile. I need to go to my profile. Jared, J Wordy, LinkedIn. Yeah. I don't know this gender thing, but I recently learned that men born with uterus bleed from their dick. Jesus Christ, Aditya. Why did you say that? You just made that's assault. You just made it so everyone has to think that in their head because you said it. Dude, dude. Hey, Evan. I'm like seeing people I know. All right. Oh yeah, resume. We can ignore resume. Activity. I have followers. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, this is the wrong date. All right, I'm not gonna do stuff with my LinkedIn. Hold on. Skills. Cool. So we're gonna look at skills. Oh, skills might be kind of hard to look at. No, I don't think so. Short hair Jared. Yeah. Removed I saved chat. dude, yeah, it's fine. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, honors and awards. That's a good one to get. Honors and awards. So we're gonna summarize this, by the way. You don't have to. Don't chat me a pic of anything like weird. Oh, no! You said you removed the chat. Right. I don't know why. For a second in my mind, I thought you were like, "Oh, I DM'd you more info about that." I'm like, "No, please." Okay. Oh yeah, interests. How do I do this? We don't want to get groups. Use education, skills, and rewards to determine sexuality. I'm just using name, Will. That's actually fucking funny though. They're like, oh, this guy likes it's like this guy likes rollerblading. Huh. Like determine sexuality based on their LinkedIn interests. That's funny. Web developer is gay. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually. We'll get the first two interests. We'll get the first two things from the first two interests, and we'll click on these. Okay, cool. All right, so and then we'll say limited interests. All right. Why am I interested in IBM? When pre like internet, like pre 2015, I feel like people would just do anything. Like you'd go on Facebook, you're like, I like Sum 41. Like you just you'd be like, the office is funny. Like the internet's kind of better now because I feel like people are a little more awake. Like, why was I just liking IBM and Oracle? Like, it's like I definitely didn't. That had to be well over 10. It had to have been like a child when I did that. Review the bot, check DM, not mobile responsive. I know what you're saying. All right, cool. So let's do this. Let's get the profile info. It's actually get prospect. So let's just say get profile info. This is going to be generic. This is going to be for both prospect and dating and matches. Okay. So we're going to use this for both of them. Let's do it. Let's start. I'm going to actually use my profile to get data. I won't use my profile to get matches because it's kind of cringe. Let's do that for now. All right. So let's go. This is obviously an async function that we pass in page. Get name. It's going to be like that. Let's see. Actually, I need to like update that picture. It was like 3-4 years ago. All right. Let's see. How do I scrape this? What is this? What? There's no way I can use this. PV text details about this profile entry point. No chance that's like a consistent thing. It is election year. Hold on a sec. Let me go to this guy's profile. That's such a weird name of a thing. Document query selector. Oh. Okay. text. Oh yeah, cool. So let's get that. So let's page evaluate and name text. I typically just use page evaluates for everything. So we got the name, and I'm gonna get the current job title, which is always under the name. This one's gonna be weird. You know what I can do is because I know I can get this. I can get the closest. Hold on a sec. This is span. Yeah, I get this. I can actually get the closest div and then the next element. Actually, I want to see some real. Let's do closest div. Closest div, and then next sibling. Oh, not next sibling. Next, what is it called? Get next element sibling. JS. Oh, it's just element sibling. Okay. So like siblings can also be in HTML in the DOM. Siblings can also be text in anything that's sort of on the page. Very cool. And then I could say this, and then next sibling dot inner text. All right, nice. That should work. If the name thing works, then this is gonna work. So actually, I'm gonna inject all these things in the page. It's the job title. You ever go in hikes and shit, Jared? I feel like you guys are one of the luckiest people alive, but you don't exploit the real beauty of the land and that the founders have stolen. Yeah, I go on hikes. I go to the mountains a lot. Like, well, I haven't yet. I'll probably go this week and next, but I go snowboard in the mountains and everything. I enjoy nature. No, America has like incredible nature because we have every type of terrain. I would like to live in an area that's a little better. The internet's not the new outside, Sammy B. Is it possible to scrape web data without having to automate a browser? It's making me want to refactor an old project. Yeah, you don't have to automate a browser. But for most things you do. If the site is accessible via, if there's no JavaScript execution involved with the data you have, then like, oh, dude, Pacific Northwest looks amazing. I just don't want to see Bigfoot. Main reason why I don't go out there. No, I remember I went to Boise 2 years ago, and it was like incredible. I was like, this is like it looks so good. Like and it was all so accessible. You could kind of like walk to places that would be mountainous, that would be considered mountainous here, or like like bike. I'm kidding about like I would go, even though be wary. Okay, past experience. So we're only gonna get the last past experience because I don't want the context window to be too crazy. Oh, for past experience, we can get Actually, let's just do the current experience. Hold on. I'm going to edit this guy's profile, Benjamin Kenobi. Let's edit his profile. And let's say I worked on, I mostly think about, what this guy be? What does this guy do if he's a software engineer that works for himself? I mostly go on GitHub and find projects that are used by a lot of people. And I try to find a bug and complain in the GitHub issues about it. And then I sip on some coffee, complain on Hacker News about bosses. That's his job. That's funny. Yeah, he's currently working on the role. So start date, we'll make that, I think, February 2020. Industry, technology, climate tech. Okay, whatever. My geography was so shit. I thought Amazon forest is some fairyland. It's in Colombia. It's so close to, yeah, it's very large. Amazon rainforest is very big. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's go to, oh, it's Rizz. Is this page, does it load as you scroll? No, it does not. Okay. So let's go check his experience. This is profile, content, body. Wait, it did not open it up. Hold on. The hell? Okay, cool. Shared text with Seymour. Okay. Profile component entity. So, okay, so I can get this like, oh, I didn't copy that. So they at least have this data view thing I can use. And okay, and I'll get the first one. I'll get the inner text. No, I don't want the inner text. I want to get the body. No. What's it called? PVS list. Oh, this is a list of things. I want to get the first PVS list. There's a chance I don't want that though. And then I want to get the inner text. Okay. That's his experience. I'm doing all these in separate page evaluates mostly because I'm actually doing this for readability. Cool. How about aliens in Miami though? No way. It sounds fake. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Reed's right about that. I think that's why they'd be so public about it all of a sudden. Like there's always sightings. I feel like a lot of the reason why they're more public is exactly what you're saying. It's to shift public from what actually matters, like making bots and AI. So it actually matters. Okay. So for education, I need to get these 2 lines. I need to get, let's see. I wonder if this actually kind of works. You know what I can do? I can get, Oh, wait a sec. I messed this up. ID education. Let's see. This is weird. None of these things have like, these things are labeled. It's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I can just, let me actually look if this is labeled. I'm going to say a link that has company on it. No. Can I see you, Michael? What actually matters? The only thing that matters is making AI. And your family. But making AI. No, AI. AI. This is actually messed up because this order's wrong. You can order these. Yeah. I messed this up. So I actually need to go. So when I edit this section, can you edit the section titles? No, you can't edit this. Yeah, making your family with AI. That's what matters. All right, so actually this is going to be a little complicated. I need to find these sections with, so I need to say like find this element that has this text, which I'll use an XPath for actually, that only has this text. Is that good? Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, we can do that. All right. What's the XPath for that? Let's see. I have to look up XPaths because I'm actually not 10x. I'm only 9x. You're only 10x if you know XPaths by heart and regex. That's the only this. Say it. I don't know. I don't know XPaths. Okay. Find elements by text. If I knew them, I'd be 10x. Actually, though, I hate XPath. I'm always like, and I get it, like, it's just a different era, dude. It's just a different era. Whenever I see XPaths, I'm like, just a different time. It's a different era. Okay, so run XPaths. JS. Yeah, they have this. It's funny in the this. It's so fun. The terminology is so funny. In the page evaluate, I'm gonna run a document evaluate. Let's see, get matching. And wait, what is the path? Oh yeah, the path is gonna be equal to this. It's not a star. It's gonna be, what's the element again? Oh yeah. Dude, is this even gonna work? So I need to get this experience header, and then I need to get the elements next to it. Because these are all like, I can't trust the order of this. So I'll say PVS header title that contains the tax experience. And then I get the first ordered node type, single node value. And then I'll say, if this exists, let's see. How would I do that? So that would be this. So where's the closest? Oh, so that's in. I need to get the closest. I could also check for experience and then get the element next sibling. Oh, it's so much better. It's so much better. Yeah, it's so much better. Okay. We're not doing XPath. We're going to do query selector, experience header. My buddy's been doing a project where he has a ton of this stupid web scraping weirdness like I'm doing right now, where I gotta like check if something's next to something. And I'm always like, dude, that looks like hell. And then now I'm choosing to do it. What the fuck? Big brain question. How do these companies reduce pricing for the use of models? Is it possible from architecture or engineering point of view? Like predicting this path and neural networks are usually O's close, so ignore the other ones. It's a big question. That's a big question. Like, how do they reduce the price for models? Like, I mean, like, that's a huge because there's so many ways. Because a lot of times prices for APIs are high because you're not like a lot of the usage is very centralized when it comes to a certain thing. So I would guess the first thing they do is they actually don't even address the models themselves, but they address how to sort of like cache certain values and make things sort of pseudo predictive when it's really not. I'm guessing that's the first thing they do. How to learn programming. I've been studying programming for a year and I can't code without copying someone else's code. Please give me a solution, sir. Dude, I got a lot of videos on that, Kernia. I got a lot of videos on that. Just so if you want to learn programming and all this stuff, I think the one of the hold on a sec. I want to see if I can look at something. 1 second. Find next sibling. I don't think you can do this. Yeah, you can't do that. Right, maybe I can do the parent. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. Start here. Okay. So if you want to start programming, I feel like it's really smart to have a really strong goal, because a lot of being good at things is about being goal oriented. Because when you're more of a goal oriented person, you often don't have to worry too much about a lot of the game theory things. You don't have to worry about, spending so much time trying to learn this and learn this and learn this, but it feels like you're just not getting it, and things are starting to feel unintuitive. It's like if you're learning something for a long time and it still feels unintuitive, it's probably because you don't have a goal, you don't have direction, and you also so that's a part of it. But the cool thing about having a goal is that when you're really focused on a goal for a long period of time, you actually start to like the process typically. So that's the other piece. So it's like, I want to learn how to code and I can't code. It's like, okay, well, first you have to pick a direction to go to. You have to pick a goal. And also you have to like it. So you have to start finding things that you enjoy about it. Because the playfulness of enjoying a process is really when the unintuitive things start to become intuitive. Like when I was a kid, there's a lot of things that were unintuitive when it came to like my education. And the way but I was able to sort of see that in myself, and I sort of saw that you kind of do have to lean into things you enjoy, even if it's like seems silly, and you have to sort of find how you like things. It's like, if you don't like to read, you have to sort of like find a way to make it more into a game that you would like to play, and it's like, and sometimes that's really hard. So it takes time. Will says coding is play. Yeah, no, 100%. It's play. So you have to enjoy the process of it. So it's like, and the goal, when you have a goal, like when you're doing something, when you have a goal, you're typically doing something every day. So you're if you're doing something every day, it's like, you think about it, if there's like if you're a fucking slave and you're in like slave quarters every day, and it sucks, and you get like, whipped or whatever, like, because like you do a bad job and your life sucks, you don't feel freedom, but that's your life every day. You're going to start like finding ways to enjoy the small things and to enjoy the process of things. So you might actually like a lot of the labor you're doing after a while, because you're like, you have to, like, your brain's forcing you to enjoy the small things all the time. So when you're doing something every day, you get to sort of like find what you like about things. And then you get, even if it's something that is unintuitive, something that just fucking sucks. So, caching is expensive at that scale. Yeah, I'm not saying they have a Redis server. Yeah, I'm not saying to reduce pricing, OpenAI has a Redis server. It's I just mean, so caching can be a lot of things other than just key value. They could also be they could be caching a certain like type of experience certain users have. Like, I don't really know. I've been coding I don't think you have to like it initially, as long as you have set on a goal, an important goal. Yeah. Sometimes like if the goal matters a lot, then things start to make a lot of sense. Like, this starts to become order to the world when you have like a goal that you have a why that matters a lot. Even if the why, because it's like, for anyone who grew up in a situation where they were like, oh, this sucks, and you're trying to get out of that situation, you understand the importance of having a why, even if the why is kind of fucked up, or even if like if you've been in a situation that felt tough, you know that sometimes you just need to pick a direction, and then you kind of, and you hopefully you'll get to that point. I've been coding for 3 years and I still feel that, but building things help me. Yeah. Discipline makes everything easier. Yeah. Discipline is everything. Discipline's everything. Discipline. There's something someone said about discipline I thought was cool, where I was like, that makes sense. Like, a lot of discipline is sort of, I think, ooh, that worked. Nice. Is getting into a position where you're sort of you're making it so you're spending time doing things that it's a time issue. It's like it's a gratification issue. It's like you're spending time on things you might not like in the moment, so further down the line you could have more time, more freedom, more time that you actually own to yourself. It's like you do all the things, you deal with all the stuff you don't want to deal with in a moment, so that later on you have more. It's like you work out if you don't like working out. If you don't like running or whatever, it's like you force yourself to do these things, so later on you'll have time as an older person because your body's strong. Whereas, like, if you're unhealthy, it just eats at your time, right? It eats at your freedom being unhealthy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're unhealthy, all your time is spent trying to get healthy. So it's like a parasite eating on your on your time. So it's like, a lot of times you want to be disciplined so that later on you can, it's the discipline is freedom thing from Jocko. I love the David Goggins guy. Want to buy his underwear, stay hard. Super gay way of putting that. Without discipline, you fall apart. Yeah. You're like, oh, I love that guy. I want to buy his underwear. That's funny. If that was on purpose, that's super funny, by the way. That's funny. But yeah, it's like there is like a weird thing when it comes to oh, I forgot to add the thing. When it comes to how we experience time. Not gay, very straight. I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just a funny way of putting it. Let's see. But yeah. So yeah, you do fall apart without discipline. We don't have a structure. Think about it. It's like you're like a structure, like almost like a house, and how you live and behave and everything. What am I taking from experience? I'm taking this. Okay, I'm taking the company, the thing. Yeah. I'm taking a lot of stuff actually. It's the company. You know what? I just want to take all the text. Yeah. How does this work? Full width. I guess I'll do the first display flex thing. That's kind of weird. Try not to use generic styles when I'm doing stuff like this. Generic styles kill you. That's what kills you. It's not discipline, dude. It's generic styles. That's the only problem in the world. Display flex is not a valid selector. Wait, what? Oh, it's just dot. Oh, hold on. No. That's not what I want. Dot full width. Yeah, that's what I want. All right. So what does this inner text look like? A lot. This text might be long. I'm actually gonna cut this text. I realize this text might be long. Who cares? I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. That was a convoluted way of getting this. Okay, so that's the past experience. Let's do that education. Okay, now we're getting there. Let's see. Yeah, now we get education. And actually, that we can do the same thing. We can say education. So we'll just only get the last education thing we got. And then we'll say skills. We'll just say the top 2 skills they have because I don't feel like clicking on this thing. We have a lot more to do. So it's like, let's not spend too much on this. Oh, it's the next thing. It's not the wait. Why is there? Let's see. Oh, okay. No. It's the same thing. All right, cool. So for skills, this would be different. We'll get the outer container. this is the outer container. Then inside this outer container, we need to get a couple things. Let's see, thank you, sir, for the answer. I will practice and learn. I will learn from your YouTube channel. Awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of videos on here about that. I studied IT because my parents ordered me to study, even though it was very difficult for me. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I would say like with whatever you do, try to enjoy it. Try to enjoy it. And try to be consistent. Try to be very consistent. Consistency. Now you want to say what's recession proof? Consistency. People, if you're consistent, people will hire you over a lot of people. You know, it's like consistency is super important. The especially now, because there's like a ton of. Okay, cool. Oh wait, we don't want to get that. But there's a ton of we want to get just one of these. So I just get one of these. Oh, there's a, so we can actually get the ARIA hidden true one. Span. Say span ARIA hidden true. Nice. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I can just do this. Skills. Yeah. There's only two of these things on the page. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got skills. Now we need to get honors and rewards. Honors and awards. Oh, I don't have that on here. Oh, wait, I got to look at this guy's page. I said this guy's page as if I was going to some other person's page, and it's literally just my page. Okay, so honors and awards. This is underscored. So now we can actually do, let's see, is this also something where I can, this has a specific style to it? Let's see. I don't think so. This is the same type of content as the other one. All right, so we actually just want the title of the award. So let's do this. It's gonna be another long. There's a lot of like pray this works query selectors we're using right now. Honors and awards. And then let's see, we'll get each of these. How do I do this? Div. This is a weird one. Okay, so we're gonna say div dot t bold span aria hidden. Oh, wait. And then we'll say query selector all. And then we'll do the same map that we did here. We'll say map the inner text. Oh yeah, you have to get, so like JavaScript doesn't make sense when it comes to types. You have to do array from on a list of, on a class list if you wanted to use these array methods. Okay, cool. So let's do, just call it awards. Page evaluate. And then we'll return that. Then the limited interests. So now let's get the interests. Do I want to click on these? For now, let's just get the first two interests they have. I'm realizing the algorithm, the searching for people, checking the gender, checking, like comparing them all and everything with Llama 2, like that part's actually, that's going to be a whole chunk of work. So I don't actually don't think it's going to be a big deal though. I think it's probably going to be it's going to be simple. Okay, so this is the same thing. Hold on. This is the same thing. Is it not the same thing? Div T bold. Profile component entity. This is not an outer container. It should be the same thing. Oh. It's like they have some thing called Art Deco that this is inside. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. It actually goes through all the tabs. Nice. Cool. So nice. All right. Cool. All right. So we got the interests. Const. Dude, that's like record time. Hard. Okay. Get the list of interests. Get that. We get that. We get that. All right. So now let's return everything. So we can actually just return an object. It has all this stuff, and we'll just assume everything worked. Because in the prompting, we're going to say if this, then that. We're going to do all our if this, then that logic. None of these, okay. None of these being dramatic. Education, skills, awards, interests. Okay. So this get profile page. We run this. So we go to the page. So we actually have to go to profile, dating, prospect profile. And then we have to await get profile info. That's the page. Profile info equals this. Let's console log profile info and see if that worked. Oh, cookies exist does not. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh no, I want to say else. Do this. Dang. I was like, I'm like getting better at like coding and like talking, but sometimes I'll just write up like, what am I doing? Hello, Shaif Hugan Tang. Sorry if I said that wrong. Anyways, do you know Redis is single threaded and isn't actually fastest? Check this Dragonfly faster than Redis. Is Redis not fast because it's single threaded? The please me 6.2. Dude, Matt. Matt's coming here hard with the, he's literally coming in here hard. Jesus. Hard in the paint, Matt. Slow the brakes down. Dude, Matt, we were just talking about like life. Matt comes in the chat, scream belting 6.2 inches. That's the first thing he says, please me 6.2 inches. It's the first thing he says in the chat. It's the first, dude, get your life in order, Matt. My advice is to imagine a project you find interesting and try to make it a reality. The project's completion will be a goal you can work towards every day. Yeah. Oh, Will's giving like actual advice. Oh, I thought for a second, I thought that was a joke first. Let's see. 6.2 is my body. That's the what's the point? No, the point, you mean you're 6'2". Right. The point is like that sounds like you said you're like a six, like you're like 6 inches. Also, if you were 6.2 feet, that would be like 6'3.5" or something, right? Or did I do that wrong? That would be 6.3 or 6.23. I mean 6'2" and 3/4. I don't know. My brain's not doing it right now. All right, okay. All right, let's run this. So I think we got it going. Oh, Matt, I totally forgot. I worked on I'm doing what's it called? I'm doing some Rust web development recently. And I enjoyed it. I was like, this is cool. I was doing a scraper in Rust too. I was like, oh, this is like, what I like about it is the ownership part and the immutability. That's what I like about it. So far, I'm very, I haven't done much in it, but so far I'm like, that actually I feel like I would have, if the ownership thing existed. I don't know when Rust came out, but that existed when I started coding. I probably would have used it. All right, I'll stop. Gareth the DJ. What framework? Rocket. That's like it's. It seemed like that was like the one everyone uses. Context was destroyed most likely because of navigation. Also, the immutability is cool. I mean, like the fact that that's first or that's assumed. I think it's a good. It's more of a cultural thing. I think that's a smart move. Why did the context get deleted? Let's see. Await set cookie. Let's see. Am I not awaiting something? And I was using this freaking async library in it, and I was like, Jesus. Tokyo. Um. Hmm. Setting up the browser. I need to do that first. Is there a refresh? Try out Leptos. I was gonna ask you. I was like, which one do you use? You use Leptos? Solution to solve mixed content error the easy way. What do you mean? Oh, mixed content. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Because are you like scraping? Like, are you exploiting something, or is this your own? Because you should never have a mixed content issue if it's your own thing. Oh, it's similar. Oh, is Leptos Wasm front end? Because I'm like still shaky on that. I'm like, is that even worth it? Um, Context is destroyed. Oh, this is in get profile info. Oh, I think I need to pick this page. No, I'm not waiting for selector here. I'm waiting for selector. I need to wait for this first one. Let's actually do that. Let's wait for this one because I think this should always exist. Wait for selector. I don't think this. I mean, the context was destroyed. I need to actually see what is like the order of fuckery of what is happening here. What is happening? I don't know how to add certbot without domain. Without domain? Why do you need it without a domain? Oh wait, why are they giving me an auth wall? Or what they call an auth wall? So the load cookies didn't work. So when I go here, cookies exist, load cookies. Oh, when I go to my page, there's an auth wall. So it's not actually logging me in. So hold on a sec. I thought this load cookies would work. So let's log in. Let's log in here. My music stopped playing. You guys can't hear it. Because listen, I'm a YouTube partner now. Okay, I can't just put other people's music on here. This music's for me. Oh, wait, what's happening? Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me see what's the order I did it. I'll leave this open. I want to see the order I did it in the Karen bot. Dude, if you're not making bots, you're like dirt. I don't even respect you. If you're not making AI bots right now, I consider that's okay. I mean, your IQ might be low, so that's fine. Should I just go into trolling? Is that good? Is that good content? Do people like that? I just play it super like so you're like a piece of shit. Because maybe people like that. Because I think like that's a part of why people. Because I always wonder why do people watch Twitch? Like why do they watch like girls that have boyfriends and like act like they're interested in them or like act like the girl would be interested in them? And I always like I think it's a self-hatred thing. So maybe the real way to make content is you gotta be like yeah, you're like you gotta kind of be a piece of shit. Oh, the logic is in the function. Oh my god. This. Oh. Oh. It's kind of that makes sense. That makes sense. So I don't actually do this logic in here. Okay. Makes sense. Why didn't I it's my own function. So I go to the page here, and then I load the cookies once that's loaded, and then I return that. Okay. see. If you're not build AI bots, you suck at programming. You should switch professions. Yeah, if you're not building AI bots, like I don't even want to say. Honestly, it's too embarrassing. I don't even want to say. It's like you should be dead now. Okay, cool. All right. I don't know why this order was better, but now it's doing stuff. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so now I'm going to the dating prospect, which for now is me. I'm gonna just change it to the AI. It'd be weird if I actually used myself for this. Jesus, this is taking so long to load. Okay, it's not doing anything, or is it still the page still loading? The page is still loading. Okay, cool. So we have a real error. You can't read properties of null reading inner text. Oh, duh. For all of these. Well, I don't have to do it for the maps because that'll never be null. But for all of these, I got to do the nullable stuff. And I can do, yeah, you know, it's not perfect. Wait, why would this not be? Why would this not exist? Whatever, I'll find out which element it is in a sec. The heavy lifting is done by open, so anyway, build neural networks. Dude, GPT-4 is kind of overrated. Most of what's cool about it, you can do with like really small LLMs. It's like I'm using, so it's not logging in again. Like I'm storing the cookies and I'm loading the cookies up again, which you should always do. Is part of what gets you detected is authenticating a lot. So you should store the cookies locally. LinkedIn has some heavy duty web pages. Soon I'll find some music to put on, like maybe Friday stream. I'll find some music to put on that's like, I don't know, that's like copyright. But like all the stuff I like is the videos get demonetized. And listen, I made like 30 cents already. So this is full time. Okay. That's a lot. For me, that's a dude. My meals, like I can get 10. I just eat rice. That covers my meals. All right. No, we got all the data. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. First try. We didn't get education. First try. Oh, I don't think I have education. Yeah, I don't have my education here because I'm a dropout. I hate this crazy nesting, all these big social apps. Well, they do it. Their apps have been made for like a while. So let's see. But they've been built on for a while. So, by the way, Dragon Ball Lo-Fi, if you're cool, you know, you get it. You get it. It's like you want to get good at coding, you gotta understand, you gotta be like Goku. That's all you need to know. Goku is like he's the embodiment of excellence. He's the ultimate chat. And Jesus. It's Goku and Jesus. The crazy nesting. By the way, I'm just, I'm not trying to. By the way, like this is you just eventually I realized the streams you just have to say everything that like comes to your mind as just like that's how that's it. Um you can't do it. Like if anyone wants to get into streaming, you can't do it any other way. You can't be like you can if you want, but like if you're someone that like you can't just flow of say what's in your head because you'll say something like that you're not proud of or something, or if it's like you have a super private life, just don't do it because like you're gonna just say like you have to say everything you're thinking. I think for it to like actually work. And I'm not an expert at this at all, obviously, but that's what people say, and that's what like I'm slowly figuring out. That it's just like you just gotta let it flow, dude. All right, cool. So now let's make a function to summarize dating profile, and then we'll pass in the profile. So what we get is we get this, and then we're gonna hit Llama 2, where we're gonna prompt Llama 2 using runpod, and that prompt is gonna be is gonna summarize it. And then we're gonna return the summary here. So which project did I use to use did I use which project did I use runpod on? Which one? Dude, I made so many bots. Jesus Christ. Not this one. I use Colab for like most of them, but which one? Dude, there's so many here. Caesar bot. No, I don't think so. I know it's the Hollywood writer I do, but that's not JavaScript. I know I have a JavaScript code base. Is it Debate Me Bro bot? Debate Me Bro bot is a highly underrated stream, by the way. That's like one of the funniest ones. Highly recommend that one. Okay. Dude, what? Which one is it? Is it I Behave? Which one am I doing? I can't just open all of these. 10x nerd buddy. This is a bun file, so this might be it. Let's see. Yeah, nice. We already have a class. My memory is working. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna. This file's getting too big, so let's just do make an LLM class. Don't need to export anything. Or we'll do so. We're using regular common. Yeah, so I don't the EJS. I'm saying EJS. The ES6. Oh my god. Modules are it's just not that great in Node how they set it up, which is actually what I really like about Bun. I should have just used Bun for this. I'm realizing. Not that it matters, but Bun's really nice. So we'll say get prompt. I was like EJS ES6. Okay, so get prompt for profile summary. And then we're gonna pass in some information. So we'll say the profile info gets passed into here. Then this is the oh yeah, I have to get the API key, which I don't have. Hold on, I need to get the API key. Would you rather be coding Hitler or coding Goku? Dude, that's a hard one. Hitler had a crazy voice tone. He did. Obviously, Goku. Let's see. One sec. I gotta go. I gotta get my runpod info, my runpod token. So I gotta log in. I'll reshare the screen in a sec. Dude, obviously coding Goku. Dude. I mean, yeah, Hitler's funny, I guess. Like, you know, it's a funny meme. You could have a funny little mustache. It's like, yeah, I'd like to have a funny mustache, but Goku's cooler. His mustache is pretty funny. The one interesting thing about his mustache is like, why would you do that? You know? But then again, back like I don't know what the cool stuff was back then. Like I don't know, like I don't know if that was like the coolest shit ever. Like that's like your chat. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna represent my screen. Hey, what's up, Bobby? All right, so let's go and fuck it. I'm just gonna add it right here. All right, so this is how we're gonna prompt run pod for the chat, and I believe this already works well. And then this parses JSON. Oh, I'm like assuming that this is JSON. Okay. That's cool that I already wrote that. Nice. All right. So get a class. First, I'm going to import this LLM tool. Or this LLM class. And we're going to go and get the LLM, an instance of it. And then we're going to run. We're going to get the prompt. Profile summary. I'm going to pass in the profile info. And this is the response. Oh no, this is this is the prompt. And then we're gonna so I already have these written from another build. So we're gonna have the Llama 2 request. And then so we pass the prompt. And then I pass whether it's JSON or not. We're not gonna use JSON right now. JSON mode is very cool for these LLMs, but like Trump not will be cool. I think he will launch himself into the NFT bot. Dude, a Trump bot would be hilarious. I should do that. He'd be like, okay, everybody. Oh, actually, an influencer politician. Dude, I gotta do something about the politics. I gotta make a bot that's related to this. I gotta do so I already did an astroturfing bot, which is the Caesar bot. But I gotta like bring that back and just use it in one stream. But like instead of having it so that I'm like instead of having it so that I'm building the whole bot in the stream, like these are for a specific audience, you know. Some people just want to see things made. But instead of that, I think I'm gonna like use it and like do some trolling. Let's see. Okay, so this is the summary. It's obviously an async function. This is an await. This is the summarized dating profile. This is the profile summary. And we pass in, yeah. the prospect, the dating prospect profile summary. So we're going to go and log this. And hopefully this just works. Oh yeah, I need to write the prompt. Okay, so this is going to get all the data and summarize it. So we need to get all of this data right here, which starts with the name. Okay, so the way the prompt is going to work. How do the prompts look again? Okay, Llama 2 prompts. Completely forget. It's been a bit since I used Llama 2, honestly. All right, so I know the user prompt thing. Okay, I got it. So so we're gonna return. So how we're gonna do the prompting. We have the instruction, and then we have the instruction like this, and then we do system, and then system. And then we have the user instruction goes here. So it's like you are a resume summarizing bot. Or no, okay, actually you are a dating profile generating bot. Your role is to analyze information from a person's resume and generate a dating profile. It's a short paragraph describing this person as if it was their dating profile. That's it. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. You must follow the instructions below. You must look at all the information the user sends. Let's see, and determine. Let me think. Let me actually close this stuff. Crazy meme. Yeah, no, a Trump bot would have crazy meme potential. You must look at all the information the user sends up and respond. Let's see. How's this going to work? You must determine what values are what would be useful information. What would be? Let me think. Say you determine what this person's dating marketplace value based on their resume. You must write their dating profile summary as if you were them. Act as if you're pitching yourself to a prospective date. really it. Okay, so then here, this is the interesting part. We actually have to get a, this is the profile info. Profile info prompt. So we're actually gonna get the profile info prompt. We're actually gonna say if the name text, which should always exist, have the user add the name, and really that's kind of it. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's push it. Let's make this an array. Let's push these things. And then we'll join it right here with new line characters. And then, so really we just need to do if statements for everything. Okay, so the job title. We'll say past experience. This one's this one might actually be hard for it to analyze. So education. It would do job title, education, skills. Oh yeah, these are arrays. Skills. Join. Then interest is also an array, or awards and interest is also an array. Let's see, awards, and then interests. Okay. That should be good. And what else do we need? Experience is the past experience is kind of a lot to add to this. But anyway, here is the information of the user. Here's the resume information of the user. I'm just saying user of this person. Okay. I think that's enough. All right, and let's trim the outside. Just doesn't matter. All right. Okay, cool. So now I think it should work. So let's go back, run this. Dun, 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 dun. So here, let's see. LinkedIn's running. Okay, user's logged in. We got a user now. Going to the LinkedIn page. All right. Okay. These pages take kind of a while to load. I don't know why. The search part is going to be fun. Search part's going to be fun. I know the search part's going to be fun. Let's see. Oh, skills isn't defined. Oh, none of this stuff's defined. What am I doing? Profile dot. Yeah, what am I? Profile dot that. Profile dot that. Profile dot that. Okay, cool. All right, let's run it again. Y'all have a good night. All right, see you, Will. All right, so now we're going to the page. We have not been detected as a bot. Dude, I gotta stretch my neck out. Stretch more is really what it is. But actually, I stretch a decent amount. I just need to have better seating posture. Really, I think the best thing for my posture though has always been walking and just like going on super long walks. It's also good for blood flow, which matters. All right. Please tell me this function is just going to work and not have any issues. Let's see. Okay. I mean, it looks like something's happening. Okay. So now we're making the dating profile for this person. Let's see. Oh, these are doubled up. I did not see that. Huh. I can get rid of all of the even values in here. I might do that. Yeah, I think I might do that. Hold on a sec. How do I do that? I mean, it's not hard. Yeah, I need to get rid of all the even. Yeah. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is rookie hour? How do I manage that? Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, first let's put this into. So this is experience. Experience text. Say if experience text return experience text split new line, then we'll filter val I, and we'll say I to 0, so we'll just get all the even things. Okay. So let's do that. Oh no. Okay, and then we want to join it back again. Okay, cool. So what? I don't think I passed up the prompt because it just started saying it's recipe for chicken masala. So I don't think that did anything. Hold on a sec. Did I not return? Did I not return the thing? Like I don't understand. Is this not? Is there an issue with this? It's hitting the API though, which is cool. And I'm past, so I get the prompt. It just started giving her a thing about tikka masala. Like I don't know. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, so let's log that. So I'm passing the prompt. Let's see what this is. This function not. I have the prompt. Pass the prompt up. Max tokens. Yeah, yada yada yada. Okay, let's try again. It was like I don't know. That was weird. That was super weird. All right. Refreshing. This should work now. add some heat. This is kind of funny though. My goal, so my real goal is I need to become like a dating information broker. Oh, this is a promise. Okay, let's try again. I think with this bot, with this AI, it's not a bot. With this AI, I will officially become Hacker Cupid. Officially. All right, let's do this. LinkedIn. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. It's on. It's doing mine now. Don't worry, eventually, we won't do mine. I say don't worry as if like you were worried. You're like, oh man, I was worried we get you here to date. No, I will not be. You know what's funny? I'm like making this. I don't think I'd use. No, I'd use it. I have to say that. Even if I wouldn't use it, I have to say that I would use it. That's how marketing works. It's like constantly lying. That's the real business. Okay. Okay. All right. So the prompt is work. Okay. So they're like, hi there. I'm Jared, co-founder of Just Ask, a cutting edge, yada, yada, yada. I'm looking for someone who's equally driven, innovative, and ready to change the world with me. I've had the opportunity to work with some amazing startups. While I'm not working, you can find me attending startup events, participating in hackathons, or simply exploring the latest advancements in AI. This is my dating profile. I'm a lifelong learner, always seeking out new challenges and opportunities to grow. If you're looking for someone who's not only a talented developer, also a visionary entrepreneur, then let's connect. I'm excited to meet. Wait, this isn't like, this isn't dating. Hold on a sec. I mean, it kind of is, but this isn't. I want to make it like it's fine because we're not. The dating stuff comes later, but I do want to make this very clear. Like, this is a dating profile. Remember, this is a date. Like as if you're pitching to a respective date or like a relationship. Okay. It did it though. It did it though. All right, cool. So we created the dude, that was pitching me like, dude, that just gave me a confidence boost. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, nice. All right. So we're able to summarize, we're able to go to a page, get the profile, summarize it. So we have two more prompts. One, or two more things to do. We have to scrape. All right. We have to make a function to get n profiles. So you have to get a bunch of links of profiles. I'm saying n because it's a certain amount. What's a better way of putting this? Get match. Get profiles to match. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go get the profiles to match. This is hilarious. So so there's a couple things. So first off, we have to search. So I have to go and search. For now, I'm just gonna search for the job title. So it's just gonna match people with your same job for now. Hey, you can make your dating bot whatever you want it to be. Okay. This is my way. All right. So now we've officially made a dating profile for LinkedIn user. So now what we got to do is search people And then we gotta just look. We gotta go through the search forever. And we gotta check these. Oh, it's not showing names. What the fuck? Before it was showing names. Is it because they don't have access to names? Let's see. How do we get around that? I know on my user I have access to names, but these just say LinkedIn member. Let's see. Yeah, you got to click on the page to get the name, or you got to click on the profile, which is going to be a pain. We got to find another way to get the name. Let's see if they mess up and they actually have the name somewhere else here. Really, the whole point of the search is to check the gender, because we need to get the opposite gender. We could not do that and just do personality for now. No. The thing is, this goes to a link to the person's page, which is also hidden. Interesting. I'm a new user here, you being this guy. So I don't think they're letting me see names. I have to actually click on it. Oh, it has to be like in their network. Oh, it's because I don't have a network. This is easier if you have a network. So you know what? I actually have to use my user here for this to actually work. So there's no point in me making another guy. That's kind of fine though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna sign in as me. 1 second. I need to stop sharing my screen. 1 second. I will share my screen in a sec. Let's see. What is my user info again? Okay. So let's go in here. So I have to use my account. Okay. All right, reshare the screen. Okay. Let's do it. So now this should actually work because I'm going to search through my network. This is going to be a little weird because I'm going to be matching myself with people. Okay, let's do it. So let's go and oh wait, I gotta sign in. Sign in. I gotta delete the cookies. So so the cool thing about how this works. Let's see. The cool thing about how this works is, hold on. LM main is when I delete this cookies file, I'll automatically re-log in. And then when the cookie file exists again, I don't have to log in anymore, which is awesome. Okay, cool. So let me do it. Oh yeah, I'm trying to analyze the actual search. Okay. So let's actually analyze the search page. Now let's go back. So we'll search whatever the title of the person is. I realized we can actually match. I can use my network and then match with like someone else. Okay. So loop. No, I just want to see. I just want to get people. Okay. And then I can go to page 1, page 2. Okay, now we got it. So now let me inspect. So if you use this, you have to use your profile. If you use the script, it can't be someone else's profile. Okay, so how do I get this? Entity, result, title, text. I feel like I can't just use that because there's other stuff here. Let's see. Document, query selector, all. Then we'll say entity, result, title, text. Okay. Okay, I think there is 10 results, so I think we're good. Yeah, so that's what we use. So this is how we actually have to do pagination here. So we have to have a limit. This is like the amount of people that we need to hit. So we need to say type 0, and then we'll say while I is less than limit. Just keep going. And then what we do every time, wait, we gotta pass the page. So we're trying to get people that we think we're getting names, and then we're gonna have to get all the names of the opposite gender. So we have to have a prompt to say, is this name like a man or a male or a female name? And then once we do that, we'll be able to get all the ones that's opposite of the gender of the user. And then once that gets to the limit, then we're good. Okay. Yeah, that works. We need a prompt Llama 2 per thing. Before I write this, let me actually just write that prompt. Get prompt for gendering, name, and then I can say trim to this, and then sys, then inst. And I could say you are a bot that guesses gender based on a name. You will be given a name after the key word name after you must read the name, guess what gender the person is based on the name. The gender is, or if the gender is male, respond with male in all caps. Gender is female, respond with female in all caps. Only respond if the gender in all caps. Do not respond with anything else. And then here we'll say name colon name. Prompt. So here, all we need to do is get this query selector all. So we can do, oh, now we got to do the pagination. So let's do pagination. Start at page 0. Let's do this. So wait, page, go to. And how do I? Is the page in? The page is not in there. So let's see. Let me search. No, go to page 2. It's like always go to page 2 when you want to find out how to get the pagination from the URL. They don't tell you that. Okay, and then so let's see how this URL looks. Oh, okay, there's a page thing right here. So this should probably work. Now let's go to, let's do Dragon Ball Lo-Fi. I love the soundtrack so much. Page. Okay. Page is going to start at 0. It's going to start at 1, my bad. I'm going to say page ++. And here, let's get, this is the, actually, let's do this. Page wait for select. This is going to go on forever, so we need to kind of have a fail safe. Let's actually time this out like a minute. So this is the names. Oh, profiles. We actually want to, when we get this object, we want to say we don't want to, when we get this object, we want to get the profiles, but we also want to get the names along with the profile URLs. So it's actually an array of objects. So let's say, first we'll just get the name elements. Oh, there might be a better way of getting this. So when I, hold on. Yeah, I want to get the A tags. Huh, that's easy. So we can do all the A tags, name elements, then return array from name elements. Hold on a sec. Why did this play? Name elements. Dot inner text, and then the URL is going to be the that's funny. So we're gonna get the link or profile. Link is gonna be name L dot href, and then that's it. This is the profiles. Now we need to loop through each profile, and we got to do some LLM stuff. So let's get an instance of the LLM object, get the prompt, press the prompt. So should have said all caps. That's fine. Okay. All right. So this is the response. So you can say get prompt for gendering. Then we'll pass the profile name. And this is going to be the prompt. Then we'll pass this prompt to Llama 2. We'll get the response. We'll say is correct gender. If anyone's trying to turn social media and dating app, pay attention. This is your shit. So if opposite gender, did I do female in all caps or lower? Female. Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. Let's make this lowercase because I'm going to do 2 lower just in case. So here I can say is correct gender, is response includes opposite gender. So I'll just say if it includes the opposite. Oh, is female. We got male is in female. So actually the waiter, we really only need to check if is female. So we just need a response includes to response to lowercase includes female. And then that means it is female. So if opposite gender is female, if this, wait, what's the logic here? So if the opposite gender is male, oh, okay. So really, I just need to say if the opposite gender is female, and I'd say or. So I need to say the logic, just so I keep the if statements. Well, the logic's not simple, but the what's inside of it is simple. Just so I keep that simple, I say if not female and opposite gender is male, then I plus, and then I'll say matching profiles. And then I and matching profiles push. Let's see. Matching profiles push the profile. So we're just this is a super filter method that's just doing a LLM prompting to do the filtering. So this is the only thing that's matching. If it doesn't, then you just skip it, right? Okay, cool. So, and actually, I don't need to check. I don't need an I. I can just use the length of this, the matching profiles. And then we add to the page in the end if it doesn't work. Okay. Really, I could just, this all needs to be in a try catch. But for now, we're good. So here, we'll just do 10 profiles to start. We'll say matching profiles. And then let's console log. Matching profiles. Response. So say matching profile. Profile.name. Let's see. Now this still needs to be name. We say response I just need to log stuff. Okay. And then log is match. And then now let's run it. Right, there's probably some errors. Yeah, I see. I already got an error in here. Page is already declared. Why am I declaring page again? Oh, page num. Let's do that. Page num. All right. Hold on a sec. Why am I doing page num right here? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. See that we do logic here. Okay. Wait, why did why did it relog in? I don't think it should have relogged in. Let's see. Okay, we got the LinkedIn feed. Let's do the search. So it logged in. Dang, this is LinkedIn so slow. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dang, this is so. I just need to be like, hey, maybe don't wait for the whole page load. I gotta say, a different type of network idle to wait for. Okay, now it's getting the profile info. You know what? I can actually, while I'm testing this, I can skip this part. This part is not necessary. This part, while I'm testing, is not necessary. This profiles the match is like not even related. Oh, hold on. I'm actually. We need for the profiles. We need a search query. Oh, I didn't do one part. This. We need to encode the URI component for the profile, job, title, profile, info, job title. So we actually need to pass profile, job title. Oh, I also didn't pass in the page here. So we need to pass in the profile info. Okay. But I don't need to do this while testing, so I can just say profile info equals then job title is the only thing I'm using. And I'll just say software engineer. Just say software engineer. All right. Actually, it's probably not the best group to take if we're filtering out females. All right. For data concerns, whatever. We're just going. There's always a point in the stream where like I'm just in the weeds, and I try to. It's like the first part's more fun. And it's like we're setting things up, we're talking, and then I get in the weeds. But I like it because there's always a moment where I get out of the weeds, and it feels nice. I like that moment right after you're in the weeds for so long. you know, and then everything's great. Okay, cool. We're doing the search. Okay. This might take a while because we're gonna actually be prompting Llama 2 a lot. I just realized. So actually, when we do this, okay, it just says everyone's male. Is anyone female here that it's saying male? No, the first person I think was hold on a sec. Oh, it's the name has view profile in it. I scraped the wrong thing. The link. Wait, what? I don't see view profile in here. Is there like another link or something? Hold on a second. I mean, it's like doing it, which is cool. First try. Dude, I do think first try so much that I don't even, it's like, at this point, it's assumed. Just kidding. Now. Okay. Let's. How many times have I written array from? Let's see. L dot inner. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. So actually, we need to get that like aria hidden thing. Span aria hidden. Yeah. Try that again. I mean, it just said everyone was male though. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure not everyone here is male. Hold on a sec. Yeah, no. All right. So I'm already logged in, so it's already just doing the functionality. So it's doing the search. Just this only works if you already have a network on LinkedIn. So if you don't, then it doesn't work. Because you're getting the people, the friends of friends or whatever, the connections of connections. All right, let's see. I like that the inference is fast though. Okay, it said male, male, male. Nice. Darwu, male, female. Okay, it actually got because that is Dara is a female name. Okay. And one of them got confused, whatever. It's not a match. Okay, so it got one, and it's gonna continue until it gets 10. Nice. Okay, so I mean it's work. It's work. Nice. Okay, so once we get, I'm not gonna do 10 because I feel like it's gonna take like forever. Let's just do max 3. So here we get the ornament matching. Is there a better way to match like this? Because my thought is I split it up into 4. I split the matches into 4, or the proper genders into 4, and the buckets of 4, and then I say I start at the top and I say, is this person better than this based on their profiles? Is this person better than this based on the profiles? Is this person better than this based on the profiles? And then in the end, and then I just do that with the top 4. I mean, it's not perfect. I could just ask the LLM to score it. like I could literally just ask the LLM to score it though. And to give reasons why, but I feel like the LLM is more likely to be positive. The reason why I'm not going to do that is because I feel like it's more likely to be positive, and I need something a little more. I need it to make a binary decision. Yeah, I want it to make a binary decision. Nah, I'm just gonna ask it and see if it can rate them, whether these people match 1 out of 10. Right? Whatever. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that might actually be good. Okay. So get prompt for matching. This is the meat of it. Okay. You are a dating specialist. Relationships and dating specialist bot. Your role is to look at. Yeah, no, I think it might actually do this. To look at 2 different uh dating profiles and respond with whether with number from 1 to 10 on whether or not these 2 match. We'll just use it as a brain. You must follow the instructions below. You will be, yeah, you will be given, it's not really instruction, but it kind of is an instruction. Okay, you will be given the 2 profiles under the keywords profile 1 and profile 2. Profiles will be a couple paragraphs long. Wait, no. I don't have to say that. It's going to get confused if I say that. You must analyze each profile and find common interests or compatibility or positive compatibility things between the 2 profiles. Positive compatibility. I don't even know how to say that. Positive compatibility. Positive reasons for compatibility. Interests and reasons for compatibility between the group profiles. If you find there are issues with possible issues with compatibility, respond with or lower your score. Score under 5 is a score where these 2 should not date. Score over 5 is a score where these 2 should date. Should date. Okay. All right. Only respond with your number from 1 to 10 not respond with anything else. All right. I kind of like, okay, I think I was like worried about doing it like this. But I'm just gonna trust Llama 2. It's been my guide for so long. Okay. Profile 1. Then we're gonna say we're actually gonna get both profile summary. Profile summary 2. So profile summary 1. Profile summary 2. Okay. I think we're good. So let's see. Final matches is going to be an empty array. Wow, this is actually shorter than I thought it would be. This works. So let matching profiles. We're going to first go to the match dot profile link. And then we're going to wait get profile info page. Is that it? Yeah, we just passed page. Match profile info. And then so we have the profile info and the match profile info. And I say get profile summary. What is that called again? I'm gonna have to like test the whole thing. Actually, no, I'm not gonna test the whole thing. I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna say prospect profile summary is just gonna equal. I'm just gonna hard code it for now, so I don't have to keep like adding it or keep running that. Okay, so I get the summary. And okay, so match profile info, we pass it to here. And then this is a nice little script. Look at this. Okay. So now we can get the prompt, right? Get the prompt for matching. So I'm like creating, that's not perfect. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, so this is the response. Or no, this is the prompt. And then this is the response. And then we'll say response. Well, we gotta log it just to see. Match response. But we want to do response. We want to parse the int. This is response number. I mean, like this isn't foolproof. Okay. So matches equals this. So we'll say matches dot push. We'll get the response. We'll get this score, which will be the response number. And then we'll say we want to show her profile. This is like, this is kind of funny. Match profile summary. Dude, this might help people. Hey, honestly, this isn't bad. This might actually help people. Peace chat. CRC. RC, you were here? Dude, this is hilarious. Wait a second. I'm like thinking now, should I be streaming this? I should like make this a service. Okay, so I can also, oh, I gotta say their name. This is hilarious. Okay. Did I say name? What is it called? Um, yeah, I call it name. Yeah, match.name. Match.profile link. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Got all the matches. And then we'll log matches. And then we'll also log your top 3, which would just be, this is so funny. Hey man, I'm helping people out. It's about to be, February. That's like, what is that, mating season? That's Valentine's Day. It's called a mating season. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna do A, B, turn. Wait, B. That's descending, right? Yeah, because it's sorted by. I don't know. Okay, I can't think about it. Sometimes it's like I can't think about that. Okay, and then we'll slice it by 3. Okay. All right. I think we're good. The logic's all there. Let's see if if Llama 2 can actually match people. I'm playing Matchmaker right now. I'm using my profile right now, but that's I promise you I'm not interested in any of this, but it's only because the bot guy I made, he doesn't have access to searching. Okay. This is not about actual we're experimenting with ideas. Okay. All right. So first we filter out if it's the right, if these people, first we search with your job title, and then we find people that match the gender, the opposite gender. And right now I'm not doing a lot of data right now. We're just gonna test like three people out. And why is this one like, this one can't, that one person's name, it just can't figure it out for some reason. Okay. All right, let's see if I should have picked a different career. Not not in life. I mean for the testing. In life, it's great, dude. I'm a tech guy. I build tech, dude. I'm a tech bro. Tech bro is the perfect career for me. Okay, so it's another female. Okay. Can I just get another female on this page? That sounded weird. It's gonna go to another page. Jesus. I may have to start. If this one has a lot, I may have to start on this page. Alapasha. Alapasha sounds female, so I might do that one. I mean, it's like actually been 100% accurate at guessing male and female names so far. It's pretty cool. Dang, my network does not have a lot of. Okay, it looks like on the 3rd page we got, and of course it broke. Okay, so it says it's not iterable. What? Oh, I didn't return anything from this function. Wow. Talk about it. Wow. That's dumb. Okay, so okay, it's gonna go through like 3 pages. Let me actually start. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do 3 pages. Maybe I'll do a different job. How about that? Let's pick like marketing, let's do like nursing. Is that when I search for nursing, typically it's just gonna pick your job, but for time's sake. Yeah, it's all girls. Okay. Let's just pick nursing as the job title. I get it. I get it. Not trying to, I'm being efficient right now. All right. You see how powerful coding is? Like we just made a dating service. We just made see how powerful it is when you leverage AI and web scraping and all this. You see what we're doing here? You see how awesome this is? See how amazing this is? Dude, I'm hungry and dehydrated. I don't know if you can tell. I'm so dehydrated. I'm gonna nah, it's fine. We're fine. Okay. Okay. So it's guessing the genders. Okay. Okay, no, male, male, female, female. Okay, got all right. Got another female. Okay, and then it broke. Hey, what's up, Florian? Okay, so why? Okay, so Florian, you came at a good time because I don't know how you're awake because I think it's 5 a.m. but where you're at, but so figured out. Could you turn this approach to automated headhunter? Actually, yeah, this is actually kind of a cool script because it's super simple and it's effective. But so the way it works is you get it logs into the LinkedIn user's profile. It gets people based on certain job titles. It'll search through. It'll get all the opposite gender. It determines the gender, and then it'll compare profiles. Uh, it's actually pretty neat. Something broke here, and then it's gonna get it, so it scores them. Oh, I'm not. Hold on a sec. You know what's going on here? I'm not pushing all the data I need to push. Yo, you just woke up. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Florian, you always come when like the action's happening. You always like come to the stream when the action's happening, which is good. Cause like I was in the weeds. Now I'm finally coming out of the weeds. The way the streams work is that I go in the weeds. There's like it's like I start out, it's fun, we're like hanging out, and then it's like, okay, Jared gets in the weeds. Then I'm in the weeds, and then now I'm out of the weeds. You could store profiles in a vector database and match profiles later. That's true. So we could scale this, dude. This could be I could be like a like a a like a 10x Cupid, dude. I should have fucking called this 10x Cupid. I should have called this 10x Cupid. Think about it. What was this, like 3 hours? You know, it's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot for 3 hours. All right, but we're not done yet because this part is it's not actually getting the href. Oh, you know why? Because I'm no longer getting the href. So I actually need to do closest a href. Let's try again. Let's try again. I know this. I think I may have made like an insane weapon for all the tech bros. Oh, I forgot the most important part. Well, this is running. Let me do the most important part. This is a different code base. The most important part, it's gonna generate. Oh no, not that. I need to change that now. But the most important part is I get top matches and then I generate, for now we'll just do it for the topmost match. We'll generate intro. Intro Rizz is what we'll call it. So we get a match. So we're making a Rizz generator. So once you get a match generator, so once it gets to top, it's broken, right? No, it's working. Okay. We didn't get found out, right? Okay, no, we're good. All right, so once we get our top match, and it's still loading. Oh no! Once we get our top match, we get the Rizz generator, which will generate an intro for you to send a DM. It generates a DM. So this is a get prompt for DM Rizz. All right, so this is so you get it's just her profile, or the opposite gender's profile. So this is the profile gender. I think girls would actually use this more so, right? So this is the profile summary. This is actually I made this. This is for girls actually. This is because girls, they'll go on LinkedIn to find the guy, right? Oh wow, it actually scored it right. It actually scored it right. Nice. It gave it a 6. So apparently, with my profile, this girl's a 6 match based on this. She's into Andrew Huberman. That's hilarious. Okay. I don't know why that's so funny. Using X for the dating angle can actually work and make people pay for it. Dude, this is a good idea. Like, I don't know. This is like a business. Okay, so all right, so I need to write the Rizz prompt. So, and then we'll say your Rizz, then new line. Then we do this. Then we get the Rizz generator. Top matches, and then what I call it, profile summary. Top matches, profile summary. Okay, now let's write the prompt for Rizz. So get prompt for DM Rizz. By the way, I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying actually DM fucking people on, like, that's kind of retarded. Don't DM people on LinkedIn. I wouldn't, but it actually, you know what? If you want to, you can. All right, so, but that's on you. Whatever happens, because hey, it might work. I don't know if that's like a thing that people do. All right, so you are a dating app line pickup line's weird, but I'll say pickup line generator bot. You will be given profile for a summary of a dating profile. I'm not liable for what you do with this, by the way. You will be given the summary of a dating profile. you must reply with an opening line to be used to open communication with the person behind profile. Keep your... What is your Llama instance hosted? So I'm using runpod.io for Llama. Keep your pickup line simple and sweet. Do not be weird at all. What's up, Jay? Hey, Rosmic, you also comment at all the right times. Like right when I'm like actually almost done. Let's see. So here it's yeah, it's still matching everyone. It's actually matching me with people. And like the scoring system actually works. Oh, I gotta say don't say 7 out of 10. So I gotta actually remove /10 from the thing. Stupid thing. Okay, response. I gotta just say response. Includes /10. This is the best way I can do it. Response dot. Isn't there a replace all now in JavaScript? I just experienced peak Dunning-Kruger effect, so I thought I'd check in. Wow, really? How so? JavaScript. Okay, I got the top matches. Okay, here's my top match. My top match is Grace. Now, so outstanding nurse with a track record. Okay, so she says, I'm Grace, a passionate, dedicated nursing student with... I'm not going to like... Okay, it's all good. Actually, this is a real person, so I'm not going to... It gave me a match or somebody. Okay, I don't know. It's like... It seems fine. It seems fine. But let's see, is replace all actually working? I just realized these are like real people, so I'm not gonna, yeah, it's 13 billion. It's 13 billion. It's let's see. Let's go. Nice. Okay, yeah. It actually still, when I parsed in, I think it was fine. Let's replace all. And then it returns. Okay, yeah. Replace all works fine. Jared is starting to be afraid of actually finding his wife. No. Not. I'm not gonna do this. No, this is for everyone else. Okay. I wouldn't do it. Okay. No, I would totally use... This is incredible. I just can't... For me, it's honestly such a good product that it's too powerful. So I can't... I wouldn't use this. It actually got... So it got matches. Now let's do the Rizz. Okay. So now we're going to generate Rizz. Just to make it faster. Let's actually... You scraping LinkedIn or... Oh, I'm scraping. Oh, yeah. So let's actually... So this is match profile summary. So actually... This is a matching profile. Let's matching profile summary this. And let's pass this. So when we test this out, I'm actually just gonna, so let's test the Rizz generator. We tested everything else. Everything else is working. We got all the stuff. So now let's test, which is hilarious that it's actually working. I didn't know this one would work out this well because I didn't know Llama 2 is actually pretty good at is actually so far pretty good at what am I saying? It's pretty good at matching two different things and giving a number and actually thinking about what would be a good number. It's actually kind of cool. I'm done being a good boy and applying for APIs. It might be time to scrape with you. Yeah, dude, I just scrape. Whenever I need anything, I just scrape and I get out of there. I get in and I get out. Okay. Just like dating. Just kidding. Just kidding. Why did you choose JavaScript or Python for this? For Puppeteer. I was gonna do Python just because I was gonna use Selenium, but listen, Puppeteer for me, the API is just faster. For scraping. But I generally prefer Python though. Definitely. Not be weird. And then I need to say, oh yeah. Remember, you must only reply with the dating app opener pickup line. Okay. That you choose. I feel like, okay, I'm going to say opener. Opener line. Because pickup, I don't want it to like try to do a joke. This is simple and sweet. Don't be weird at all. Mention something business related, business professional related. Wait, be business professional in your language and try to mention something related to the person's life / job / interests. I really try to, because if someone uses this, some like idiot uses this and is like, hey, like, dude, I need to be very clear in this prompt. Like, don't be weird. Okay, so get prompt for DM Rizz. All right, I think that's it. This time we're not even okay. So we're like we already did we know that the whole thing works. We got matches. It gave me the top match. It looked through all the people. It gave me the top match, and it just broke. Because I have a typo. Okay. All right. So now we're just so we have and in the end, once you get your match, once it goes through all the possible people that are dating prospects, it gives you there's a Rizz generator. So and the Rizz generator will generate. Okay. Your Rizz. Hey, Louisa, that's the person's name. I saw that you're a nurse and healthcare professional with a passion for leadership and research. Oh, God, this guy's a fucking nerd. That's really impressive. I'm always drawn to people who are driven and have a clear sense of purpose. Do you have any exciting projects or initiatives that you're working on right now? Oh, so gross. I mean, hey, it listened to what I said. Like, can I tell it to be cool? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, be like, yeah. Like, that was nice, but like, you know, try to be a little bit funny and light, as if you're a relaxed fucking person. Okay. See. It's yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Staying single. AI staying single forever. Yeah, it's like, dude, that guy's friend zoning himself from the internet. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's make it like chill, relaxed. Doesn't need to be weird. This dude's like, all right, let's see what he says. Hey, Louisa. So this is like what the Rizz generates for you. As a fellow healthcare enthusiast, I must say your profile is truly inspiring. Your dedication to leadership already too is just saying too much. I'm a suck. Okay, he says, and I love your sense of humor. I'm a sucker for a good pun, and nursing rocks might be my new favorite hashtag. I'd love to grab that coffee and learn more about your passions and experiences. Maybe we can even swap healthcare innovation stories. Oh, I'm like about to fucking vomit. Oh, that's so bad. Let's try that. Let's try this again. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd be making a Rizz generator today. I mean, by the way, that was better than the first. But that was actually better than the first one. Um, that was like actually better, but it was horrible at the same time, and it made me want to like throw up. I actually reading these, I kind of get how like it's kind of tough if you're a girl and you get a lot of messages like this. It's like, okay, hey Louise, I saw your profile and couldn't help but notice how impressive your background is. He thought something else was impressive. He's like, he's lying already. I'm drawn to your drive and dedication to make a difference. Would love to grab some coffee and chat about your most exciting projects or hear more about your adventures in Mandarin. What do you say? All right, let's. I threw up in my mouth a little. That was terrible. Yeah, this is. I'm like, I don't actually think LLMs. So at least we know AIs can't. You know, can't. I just realized I'm like, I'm monetized now. AIs can't fuck. I think that's pretty clear. I think it's pretty clear. And then we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's try it again. Hey, name. As a fellow healthcare enthusiast, I'm impressed by your accomplishments and dedication to your field. I'm a sucker for your good challenge for a good challenge. So I'd love to hear about your experiences at the pen, yada yada. Also, I see you're fluent in Mandarin. Have you traveled to any? He's asking all these questions. Maybe we can plan a future adventure. Whoa, whoa! The guy's already saying, "Let's go to China." Say, hey, I hear you know Chinese. Let's go to China, maybe. This dude's like intense. I like how this guy's at least like he's intense. Like he has some energy to him. Probably should be in jail. No, I'm just kidding. He shouldn't be in jail. Full disclosure, I'm a bit of a coffee snob, so we'll have to grab a coffee at a cup at a trendy spot. What do you say? Dude, he's like, let's go to China. My girlfriend can Rizz so good. Dude, ew. Let's see. There are better LLM to Rizz. What's a better one to Rizz? Could you write about a post she made? I'd have to scrape a latest post for that. Not the emojis are fucking so bad. I know that this is a cancerous. Okay, the Rizz generator is. I wouldn't suggest it, but everything else is great. The matching is good. Like the functionality good. Mistral is good. I should have used Mistral. I gotta get off that Mistral. Well, I'm off the Mistral waiting list, but I gotta get the actual Mistral. Like they were like, oh, we really want you to use it, but like we haven't added the thing for your type of card or something. It's the French, dude, Florin. It's the French. Let's see. Are you actually making an AI girlfriend, Florent? That's crazy, dude. All right. Okay. I'm gonna. All right. All right. Okay. Just keep it brief. And do not brief. Just be cool. Okay. Be cool. All right. Just like relax. Like I can feel this guy's like anxiety. You have to make fall in love with you though. You can't be a pig. Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell it it's I should just the Rizz generator should only respond with what's your body count. Just kidding. All right. Hey Louise, I'm blown away by your impressive background and accomplishments. As a fellow healthcare enthusiast, Jesus, I'd love to hear more about your experience in investment and research. Have you come across any exciting startups? And by the way, your Mandarin skills are blah blah blah. Might be plan a date in Chinatown sometime soon. Um, I don't know. I think this is just. I think Llama 2 is just not. I think it's just not good at this. But hey, for some people, this might be their game. Okay, you can use this to play. Hey, maybe for some people, that's cool. I have the option. I have the option for the dating Rizz. The options here. Um, I almost threw up. Hearing the effort. I get what the term "ick" means now. Talking about my AI girlfriend, it's more of a game than anything else. Oh, the AI girlfriend game you're making is more like you're making the AI fall in love with you. That's actually um that's actually kind of a good idea. It's actually kind of a good idea. All right. That was it. What else is going on? What else is going on? Can you send me a link to that, Florian, by the way? Sounds awesome. I love to use that. You call it flame. That's funny. Flamer like Tinder. That's funny. That is actually, I like that name, Flamer. Yeah. Keep in touch. Yeah, send me the link. Send me the link. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat. See ya.